Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and let me tell you, I'm more excited than a pigeon who found an unattended hot dog to take you on a wild ride through the Golden State. Get ready to have your minds blown wider than a tourist trying In-N-Out for the first time. Because we're about to dive into the top 10 mind-blowing facts about traveling in California. You know the drill, folks, like subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos that are slightly less entertaining than watching paint dry. Okay, first up, let's talk about California's size. This state is so big you could fit the entire population of Rhode Island in just its redwood forest. But seriously, California is massive. It's the third largest state in the United States, stretching over 800 miles from north to south. That's like driving from Los Angeles to, well, still Los Angeles, because traffic there is that bad. I'm kidding. But seriously, you could drive from the Oregon border all the way down to Mexico and still have enough miles left over to go visit your Aunt Carol in Fresno. And speaking of driving, if you're planning a road trip through California, be prepared for a long one. But hey, at least you'll have plenty of time to listen to your favorite podcasts, practice your air guitar solos, and perfect your impression of a seagull trying to steal your French fries. Just kidding, don't practice air guitar while driving. And keep your eyes on the road, not on those delicious, delicious French fries. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're just getting started. Next up, we're talking about California's diverse landscapes. California is like that friend who can rock a tuxedo and a swimsuit with equal swagger. You've got towering mountains like Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the contiguous United States. And speaking of extremes, California is also home to Death Valley, the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the country. They say it's so hot there you can fry an egg on the sidewalk. But hey, if scorching deserts aren't your thing, no worries. California's got you covered with over 840 miles of stunning coastline. From the rugged cliffs of Big Sur to the sunny beaches of Malibu, you're sure to find your perfect slice of paradise. And let's not forget about California's lush forests. We're talking giant sequoias that are taller than the Statue of Liberty and redwood forests so ancient they probably remember when dinosaurs roamed the earth. But wait, there's more. California also has sparkling lakes, rushing rivers, and even a few volcanoes sprinkled in for good measure. So whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a beach bum, or just a nature enthusiast, California has something for everyone. It's like a giant, all-you-can-eat buffet of natural wonders. All right, let's hit the road because no trip to California is complete without a cruise down the legendary Route 66. This iconic highway, also known as the Mother Road, stretches from Chicago all the way to Santa Monica Pier, and it's chock full of nostalgia, Americana, and roadside attractions that are weirder than a squirrel on a sugar rush. We're talking giant dinosaurs, quirky museums dedicated to everything from Spam to shoes, and ghost towns that are just itching for a good ghost hunt. And hey, if you're feeling brave, you can even spend the night in a haunted hotel. Just don't blame me if you wake up with a friendly ghost doing the Macarena on your chest. So put on your best pair of driving shoes, crank up the classic rock, and get ready for a road trip that's straight out of a John Hughes movie, minus the awkward teenage angst. And hey, if you happen to stumble upon a diner selling milkshakes and fries, be sure to order an extra large for me. Next stop, Hollywood, home of the stars, both the celestial kind and the ones who occasionally wear sunglasses inside restaurants. And speaking of stars, no trip to Hollywood is complete without a stroll down the Walk of Fame. It's like a giant, star-studded sidewalk where you can literally rub elbows with some of the biggest names in entertainment. Where else can you find the names of Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, and Mickey Mouse all in one place? It's like a who's who of pop culture, immortalized in pink terrazzo and brass. Just try not to trip over the tourists who are too busy staring at their phones to notice the star-studded ground beneath their feet. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even stumble upon a star ceremony. Just be prepared for a lot of screaming fans, flashing cameras, and awkward speeches. You've got the iconic TCL Chinese Theater, the Dolby Theater, home of the Academy Awards, and of course the Hollywood sign, which is basically the Eiffel Tower of Los Angeles. So grab your selfie stick, practice your best red carpet pose, and get ready for a healthy dose of Hollywood glitz and glamour. All right, let's head north to San Francisco, home of the Golden Gate Bridge, sourdough bread bowls, and more fog than a horror movie marathon. The Golden Gate Bridge is an engineering marvel. It's so iconic it's been featured in countless movies, TV shows, and even cartoons. This bridge is so long it would take you a full day to walk across it and back. And that's assuming you don't get distracted by the stunning views of Alcatraz Island, the San Francisco skyline, and the Pacific Ocean. Seriously, the views from this bridge are so good they should come with a drool bucket. But the Golden Gate Bridge isn't just a pretty face, it's also a vital transportation link, carrying millions of cars, trucks, and even bicycles across the Golden Gate Strait every year. That's right, you can actually bike across this bad boy. Just make sure you wear a helmet and pack a windbreaker because it can get a little breezy up there. And here's a fun fact. The Golden Gate Bridge is painted a vibrant orange color called International Orange. Why? Because it makes the bridge more visible in the fog. So next time you're in San Francisco, be sure to pay a visit to the Golden Gate Bridge. All right, let's trade in our walking shoes for a corkscrew because we're headed to Napa Valley, the land of rolling vineyards, world-class wines, and more wine puns than you can shake a grapevine at. Napa Valley is basically a giant open-air wine bar where you can spend your days sipping on award-winning Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, and Pinot Noir. Just try not to spill any on your shirt. Those stains can be harder to remove than a politician from office. But Napa Valley is more than just a pretty place to get your drink on. It's home to some of the oldest and most prestigious wineries in the country, many of which offer tours, tastings, and even gourmet meals paired with their finest vintages. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try your hand at grape stomping. It's messy, it's silly, and it's a great way to work up an appetite for more wine. Just make sure you wash your feet afterwards. Nobody wants to taste your foot fungus in their Merlot. So whether you're a wine connoisseur or just a casual sipper, Napa Valley is a must-visit destination. Hold on to your pocket protectors because we're entering the land of tech giants, startups, and venture capitalists. That's right, folks. We're headed to Silicon Valley, the beating heart of the tech world. This is where dreams are coded, apps are born, and fortunes are made and lost faster than you can say algorithm. It's a place where brilliant minds create the next big thing, whether it's a social media platform, a self-driving car, or a dating app. And while you're here, visit the Computer History Museum where you can trace the evolution of technology. The region is also home to good restaurants, craft breweries, and hiking trails in case you need to escape the digital world. Let's trade in our laptops for some sunscreen because we're headed to the beach. California's 840 miles of coastline offers secluded coves, bustling boardwalks, and surfers' paradises. Iconic Venice Beach has bodybuilders, street performers, and fortune tellers, all while sipping on green juice. Malibu is the playground of the rich and famous, with celebrities and surfers. For rugged beauty, Big Sur's coastline is a must-see. Grab your towel and sunscreen and experience the California dream, one sandy sunset at a time. Hold on to your hiking boots because we're about to embark on a journey through some of the most awe-inspiring landscapes Mother Nature has to offer. California is home to 9 national parks, each one more stunning and diverse than the last. First up, we have Yosemite National Park, home to towering granite cliffs, giant sequoia trees, and waterfalls that will make you want to burst into song, even if you sound like a dying walrus. Yosemite is so beautiful it makes Ansel Adams look like an amateur photographer. Then there's Death Valley, the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the country. It's a land of extremes where you can hike through canyons, explore sand dunes, and even visit a ghost town all in the same day. Just make sure you bring plenty of water, sunscreen, and a hat because the sun doesn't mess around in Death Valley. And for those who prefer their national parks with a side of ocean views, there's Channel Islands National Park, a chain of 5 islands off the coast of Southern California. It's like a mini Galapagos, with unique plants and animals you won't find anywhere else on Earth. So ditch your phone, disconnect from the digital world, and reconnect with the great outdoors. All right, folks, buckle up because we're headed to the happiest place on Earth, Disneyland. The land of Mickey Mouse ears, churro scents, and lines so long you'd think they were giving away free money. But hey, who can resist the allure of Disneyland? It's a place where dreams come true and adults can relive their childhoods. From the moment you step foot on Main Street, USA, you know you're in for a magical experience. And then there are the rides. From Pirates of the Caribbean to Space Mountain, there's something for everyone. Meet your favorite Disney characters and watch spectacular parades. So there you have it, folks. Well, folks, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of the Golden State. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures and hilarious commentary. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below which facts surprised you the most. Until next time, happy travels, and remember, life's too short to be boring. See ya!